So this is my boy Wakhe. Um, some of you have seen him on Banana as well behind the scene. Yeah, welcome, man. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me. What up, CMTV? What's up, guys?
So yeah, man, it's good to have you.
Thank you for having me, bro. Thank you for having me.
So this is like one of the questions that I love. So how was the experience shooting at Banana?
Yeah, two things. It's unpredictable and it's a lot of work. It's not child's play. Yeah, it's not child's play.
Did you enjoy shooting?
I had fun. I had a lot of fun. It's super challenging. I had a lot of fun, and there's a lot that you can learn on set, from a production standpoint. It was because I shoot myself, but when I was shooting the show, or when you are shooting the show, it's a whole different experience. Like, it's a whole different experience.
And also, there is moments where you can't predict what's gonna happen.
There's a lot of moments where you can't predict what's going to happen. Sometimes, if the viewers, because I know the viewers actually pay attention to this, on some of the episodes, I was actually watching one of the episodes where I could hear my voice. Like, at some point, I was like, "Yo, wait, what?" Yeah, I was like a bit scared because I was like, "Yo, what's going on?" Because I did not know what the hell is going on. I was confused. Yeah.
I mean, that's cool. Because even myself, there is times where I get scared, like when we're shooting, like it gets too violent that I get scared that cameras will break.
Yes.
There was a time we were shooting in Bram, we had girls on cameras, and because this show is unpredictable, they missed a shot of a slap, and two cameras missed the slap, and then they only got Ginger when he was on the floor. So that's how much this show crazy it gets. So it's like you always have to, open your eyes and check on what's gonna happen, so that everything that happens you capture it. And the other question is, do you think this show is eye-opening in terms of relationship, trust, and stuff like that?
It definitely is, in an interesting manner. Well, it definitely is, because what people don't know, fights really break out in this thing. Like, it gets really crazy, and you are scared of shooting. But it is definitely eye-opening in terms of relationships. Hey, it's late out here, guys. Go rough lang ngaphandle. But no hurt.
Yeah, man. So since you're more of a behind the scene person,
Yes,
and you have learned, a lot of, production stuff. We've worked also on different productions, and with the amount of time we spend shooting this show and the equipment, do you think that we are putting like our best on this show?
yeah. Look, personally, I would say, there's a lot of work that goes in. Like, I would say this again, and I did say it first, but there's like two things. It's like there's a lot of work, and the show is very, very dramatic. And when I say dramatic, it's like anything can happen. Like, isn't those dude? Like, for real. We use very expensive equipment on the show. There's a lot of work. There's a lot, guys. There's a lot of, if you guys really pay attention to like what's happening, and if you look at the crew in and around what's happening, you actually realize that there's a lot of people. You find that you are directing the show, we are shooting. There is another, I would say, an assistant what. There's someone that comes and directs you. There's a lot of work that goes in, and even way beyond than shooting, because I've had the privilege of editing some of the episodes, and it's a lot of work. Guys, it's a lot of work that goes in.
Yeah, man. Sometimes I don't sleep. Like, I don't know if you can see my eyes. I was editing.
Doesn't sleep.
Hey, bro.
Doesn't sleep.
You know, bro, I hate hard work. Like, I hate to work very hard. Like, I always want to work soft. Wow.
Yeah.
But sometimes I don't have option. Like, we release 3 episodes a week. And we need to make sure that episodes are edited, have subtitles. So people don't see all those behind the scene work that we do.
True. And what people also don't know is that I know with you shoot, you direct, you script write, you edit, there's so much that you actually do in the show that people don't actually know that you do.
Yeah, and also remember we have other shoots that we do beside Nyatem Banana. So those things I get also involved in. So imagine having to multitask, and people don't see that, you know. And now looking at us having like the subscribers, you know, 50 something K subscribers. Man, I feel like that thing is worth it because we really work hard for this thing, man. The amount of work that we put in, it's a lot, man. Yo.
True.
Yo.
And look, I would say to me, I would look at the 50K subscribers or the amount of traction and audience that the show has shows their production and everything that goes into it. You know, because everything about it is, guys, even the sound is well thought of. Like, guys, you have seen the guy.
Even though we fuck up sometimes.
Yeah, guys, sometimes. Because there's a lot that's being shot. There's more than one show.
It's stressful, yo.
Well, also, what would you say is like from, I know from my perspective, right, as, you know, PTA, I shoot, what would you say is the hardest part about obviously producing the whole show?
The hardest part about producing the show is finding couples. Yeah, because it's not easy for someone to agree to be in the show. So that's the difficult thing, because sometimes you can go on a field and you don't shoot anything. So that's the difficult thing about the show. As I see, but that's the most difficult. Yeah, because this show needs guests. So if you don't have someone agreeing to be in the show, it means you can't shoot. It's not like studio where I can just shoot here with you. So that one, you need to find a stranger and shoot them. They must agree, you know, such things. Sometimes you convince people, they agree. In the middle, they change their mind. So that's the most difficult thing about the show. And you still have to travel. Man, just preparing to shoot is a lot of work. And you're still going to shoot, you're still going to edit. Just to produce an episode, man, it's a whole lot of work. That's why I value each episode.
Yeah.
If sound gets fucked up, my team knows I always like lose my mind, because I understand how much an episode is important. Because remember, someone can just see one episode and think that we are not serious, or just give a bad review. So we have to put effort in every episode so that if you watch it, it can win you to subscribe. You get it? So we don't just edit an episode and then we just post it. It needs to be worth watching.
Yeah.
So it's crazy.
It's actually very crazy. I know.
Yeah.
And I always say this to him. I'm like, yo, like I said,
Can I tell you a secret? Can I tell you a secret? Sometimes you have people shoot and then after that they change their mind that they don't want to be seen. So
after the episode is done.
Yeah, so you have to go through all that challenges, you know.
Now, how do you handle that? Is it like a process whereby you cancel the whole episode, or now you have to find a neutral ground with these people?
There was an episode from UJ. So the girl says she doesn't want to be seen. She doesn't want to be in the show anymore. She doesn't agree, but she already shot. And she didn't sign a release form. So we're fucked. So the only thing we had to do was to hide the face, like blur the face.
Yeah.
So, hey, my G, I didn't sleep blurring someone's face.
Yeah. I know.
And that time we're we're using 3 cameras.
So you have to play the face on all of them.
Bruh. I hated I think that's the only episode that I hated. That episode made me not sleep, bruh.
I can imagine.
So, the reason I'm saying this is because I want people to understand that it's not easy to produce these things. It might look easy, but it's not. Like, it's not easy, bro.
You guys, there's a lot of work that goes in. I'll say this again, and I always say this to him. I'm like, yo, a CMTV akudlalo, like, yo, it's a lot of freaking work that goes. Yo, guys, it's a lot of freaking work that goes into producing like an episode. It's insane. Like, for instance, consider the fact that there were a couple of episodes that dropped that were shot in Durban. So just thinking of that, like that, to someone else that's watching, be like, okay, cool, they're in Durban. Kanti, there's a lot that went in to actually being in Durban and to produce this content.
There was a moment where I felt like, I was even scared because things were not happening, man. And I feel like, what if we don't go with an episode? It was so difficult. And it's even difficult because people knew Ginger. So they're like, I remember we were at Sun Coast. We were shooting an intro, just saying, guys, we're at Sun Coast. I saw people from picking and living.
They're running.
Bad. Look at Pinda's laughing.
It's bad in the streets.
And Gingers tried to greet them. They didn't even want to look at him.
Yeah.
People were leaving their picnic, thinking Ginger is gonna ruin the picnics.
Because they know him and they know Bufunan.
Bruh. This show is difficult. Like, the more the show gets fame or popularity, the more difficult it is to shoot it, because now it's like almost everyone started to know it. So most people that are in the show is people who didn't know about the show.
Yeah.
Because Ginger convinced them to be in the show.
Yeah.
So it's difficult for someone who knows it to be in it, because they already know the result might come out very bad. Yeah.
Yeah, also, and then like I guess what the light side of the things, like the good part. Let's talk about the good part now. The parts that you would say you enjoy. Because I would say what also a lot of people don't know is that there's a lot that you like. CMTV is like a mini
comedy.
No, I mean from a behind the scenes standpoint, it's like what's the right word to use when you want to say a film production school or something like that? Because there's a lot that you can learn. I know this is what I'm saying from the behind the scenes element. There's a lot of stuff that go in that you need to learn, because you need to learn sound. You need to learn. There are episodes where I've done sound.
I remember you were enjoying sound from Gandhi Square.
There's a lot that you can learn, and almost everyone that is actually majority of the people that do like behind the scenes content from CMTV.
Yeah, almost all of them, they've had the chance to do sound.
Yeah, and so I'm saying now, what is the lighter side, Gengogo, that you'd say from your end?
Definitely, CMTV has opened a lot of opportunities for us. And opportunities, I'm not talking about like money, or I'm talking about, growth.
Yeah.
There are so many things in the company that we started to do, and those things, they give us so much knowledge, like live editing.
Yes.
So CMTV has given me so much growth personally, to learn a lot of stuff, new technology, new toys, even the team. We, more than us shooting the shows, we learn high-end production, Yes. We learn how to produce, we learn how to do sound, how to edit, and it's something that happens to everyone in the team. We're all learning the skills. So you being part of the team, you're able to learn different things. You're able to learn a lot of things. And I'm telling you that if you work with CMTV and then you go work with another production, you're going to see a huge difference, because I work with other productions, and me working with CMTV and go to work with other production, I always see the difference. Like I can see a huge difference. Other production can make you focus on ripping a sound only. You're not gonna touch a camera.
Yes.
You're not gonna look. This other production I was working on, the guys who are focusing on cables, they don't touch anything. They only focus on cables. You understand?
Yeah.
So when are you gonna even get a chance to even edit? So it means that you must even forget about it, because your job is sound. You know, your job is cables. After you're done with the cables, you go home, and we don't allow that. You understand? We don't allow that. We want you to learn. We want you to know how to switch on this camera, how to set light on this camera. So I feel like being part of this is a huge privilege, even though people might not see it, but it's a really a big thing, softwares. We use different softwares. So us working on this production really had so much impact on our careers. I do know like few learned, softwares, and others are still learning. So
Trust me.
yeah, it's more than, the whole fame and money and other stuff. It's value, it's education.
Yeah, this is why I was like, it's like a mini hub thing. And I can definitely attest to that, because like also me at CMTV, I don't just shoot, I edit. I sometimes they say do sound, chief.
Yeah.
It's that. And I know one of my colleague is that she came in the company, or she came in the team, and she didn't shoot, she didn't edit, she didn't do nothing. But now now she shoots, she edits, she does it. Hey, dude.
Can I tell you a secret that I haven't even told people? I've worked on big companies, big projects, and if I will tell you where I got that experience, it's from CMTV. I've worked on major production, and the people that I found there, they thought maybe also I'm doing other big things. You understand? But the confidence that I got from CMTV is good enough for me to stand in front of everyone and show them that this is how this thing works. You understand?
Yeah.
It gave me so much knowledge. Editing CMTV episodes, the shows, man. I've done a lot of shows on TV, and even though I'm behind the scenes, so people won't see, And then sometimes also our name appear there. Who reads credit? So yeah, but I've done a lot of TV stuff, and the knowledge I got it from here, man.
True.
Whoever watch this thing must get inspired and know what there is. There's room for growth at CMTV, a big one. When you work here, you have big opportunities, big ones.
There's like a lot of effort, guys, that has been put into this production. Like love you guys, man. We love you guys. Like there's a lot, guys. Like this is being live edited as we speak. That's even the crazy part. There's about 1, 2, 3, there's so many cameras, so everything is well thought of. That's the nice thing about it. Yeah. So shit. That's why the quality is.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. This is your boy Wakhe. Thank you for watching, guys. More content is coming. And drop your questions there and comments.
Yeah, Lee will answer all of the questions. Thank you for having me, bro. This is very nerve-wracking, but I enjoyed it.
Thank you, man.
I hope I answered the right questions.